Drip, drip, drip. It's that time of the year and your allergies have flared. No worries. You pop off to the local pharmacy to buy a little relief. The go-to treatment to manage allergies is an oral antihistamine. There are quite a few options to choose from, and in most countries, you don't need a script from your doctor to purchase one of the second-generation non-sedating antihistamines. Problem sorted. It's a ritual that you have done for years. Could this ritual be one of the reasons you're putting on weight? Well, the gurus would say, of course not. You just simply eat too much and move too little. But a team of researchers based in Texas had a hunch that antihistamines could be contributing to the obesity epidemic. So they did a little digging. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we contemplate whether allergy meds can make you fat. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Now, the idea that antihistamines could be a problem was sparked by the observation that mast cells in the gut release histamine, and that this histamine opens up the lymph vessels, facilitating the movement of lymph out of the gut. Now, at first glance, this is not all that interesting. After all, the gut plays a big role in immunity, and lymph is the conduit for immune cells, and while histamines are associated with out-of-control immune cells. But lymph is also the conduit for dietary fat. Surprised? The less than grand entrance of fats is not something talked about too often, but only short-chain fatty acids actually arrive via the front door. Sugars and amino acids, on the other hand, use the front door, so they're subject to processing by the liver. But fats skip the beady eye of the cells in the liver and go straight for the jugular. Literally, the fats are dumped into the circulation at the left subclavian vein. Now, the control levers are still a little fuzzy, but the pathway is clear. In fact, the cells that have first dibs on the dietary fat supply are the lungs, followed by the heart. These guys get to skim off the top, and only what is left circulates to everyone else. The liver has to wait. Now, the fat that they're getting their sticky little paws on is packaged in structures known as chylomicrons. They are enormous blobs of fat, carefully assembled by the cells that line the gut, following fat digestion. The chylomicrons are popped into the ethers, where they drift into lacteals. Lacteals are blind-ended lymphatic vessels found in the gut. Blind-ended. This means they don't have obvious doors, and getting in and out is challenging, especially after dinner, because there is an increase in the GIT lymph formation and flow, plus the regular phasic contractions inside the lymph vessels decreases. It's as if mesenteric lymphatic vessels go into an energy-saving mode. They pump less. The lack of flow increases lymph viscosity, which can make things even worse. So, after dinner, mast cells step in to get things moving. They fire off a few rounds of histamine, and this facilitates the flow because histamine's superpower is he's a pro at getting vessels open. Now, when you incapacitate histamine by swallowing an antihistamine pill, the fat movements are changed. Postprandial absorption of lipids from the gut is impeded. Maybe it's a good thing. Logic says less fat in could mean less fat needs to be stored. Ice cream without consequences. Yay! But hang on a minute. The bad fat is the fat that hangs onto your belly. So keeping it there might not be such a good idea. our team put the idea to the test when they put young, healthy Sprague-Dawley rats on an antihistamine treatment plan for 16 weeks. Now, the rats were not set up to get fat. They ate ordinary chow, which amounts to 10% of calories from fat. The rats took desloratadine. This is the antihistamine that is the active ingredient in products like Clarinix and Arius pills. It's classified as an H1 receptor blocker. There are actually 4 different histamine receptors. Now, the dose that the rats took was 50 micrograms per kilogram body weight, which would be on a par with one 5 milligram tablet taken once a day by a patient. So what happened? Well, this photo says it all. The rats taking the antihistamine turned into little blobs. And remember, they managed to do this on a non-fattening diet. The problem manifested early in the study. Already at the 2-week mark, they were fatter than their friends. And as the study continued, the weight problems persisted. Unsurprisingly, the extra weight brought metabolic troubles. Sugar, LDL cholesterol, and triglycerides were all up. So what? Are rats relevant? Some would argue not. But as early as 2010, there was epidemiological evidence to suggest second-generation antihistamines were contributing to the obesity epidemic. And the evidence has grown. This recent paper found kids taking antihistamines gain weight faster than kids not taking the meds. So they're not as benign as we think. Granted, the newer ones don't make you sleepy because they don't get inside your head, but they are not without consequences. Now, I realize if you have body chemistry issues, they may sometimes be necessary, but they should be plan C or plan D and only be taken when they're absolutely necessary. They could be an unwitting saboteur in your quest to create better body chemistry and better health. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry or need a little help getting your body chemistry on track? Visit our website and browse our library or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who takes antihistamines daily for a good chunk of the year? Share this video with them so they understand the relief they're getting could be coming at a price. Maybe it's time to explore other options. And if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.